Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Right after the Chiefs take care of business against the Los Angeles Chargers, this was a wild one. We're going to hand out some grades from this one. Chiefs 23, Chargers 20. Harrison Butker, 58-yard game-winning field goal. He hit 2 from 58 today. Kudos to you, my man, because this was a struggle for a lot of this game, but Butker comes up big. Patrick Mahomes makes some timely plays, and my goodness, that touchdown to Tyreek Hill, unbelievable. We're going to break it all down and hand out grades in just a moment, but first, let me know what your one-word reaction is to the Chiefs' win over the Chargers. Unbelievable, amazing, survive in advance. I think any of that stuff works. Let me know what your one-word reaction is to this Chiefs Week 2 win. So let's get into it here. My grades, the offense and Andy Reid, I'm settling in at a B-. You could go C+ here. Wasn't great, right? Like, yeah, you put up a ton of yards because late in the game you were able to string a couple of drives together, but you really struggled here for a lot of this game, and kudos to the Chargers' defensive line especially. They played really well. This Chiefs' offensive line struggled, but they made enough plays. The Tyreek Hill deep ball clearly sparked this offense. 7 of 15 on third down, pretty good number there. No turnovers, that's a key as well. So overall, I'm going to give it a B-. Still over 400 yards, no turnovers, good on third down. That's a pretty good day overall. Not great, especially for this Chiefs standards, but in the end, a decent performance. And now the defense and Steve Spagnuolo. I'm going to give it a D. It's not an F because you got a couple of key stops late. You forced the field goal toward the end of regulation. You got the stop in overtime, so it's not a total collapse, but Justin Herbert found out literally minutes before kickoff that he was going to make his debut start against the Super Bowl champions, and he kind of cooked this defense. 22 of 33, 311 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, which he forced, by the way. He could have easily ran for about 15 yards and scrambled a little bit as well. I thought he was terrific. He was picking apart this Chiefs defense. The pass rush wasn't that great in this game. The secondary was up and down. This defense overall was not very good against a Chargers team that struggled against Cincinnati offensively. Clearly, Justin Herbert's the guy out there. Sorry to Tyrod Taylor. I don't think he's getting his job back. That is Herbert's team moving forward. I'm giving it a D. Not very good, but he did make a couple of key stops late, so it's not an F. All right, we got a mailbag soon, probably tomorrow, so use hashtag Chiefs to get your questions on the show. I want to get back to doing at least one of these per week, so use hashtag Chiefs. Ask me whatever question you want. I'll answer as many as possible. You can ask about this game, about some roster moves, whatever it is. Use hashtag Chiefs and get your questions on the show. How about special teams and Harrison Butker? Yeah, this is easy. A+. The extra point was blocked early on in the game, and that wasn't great. But when you make 2 58-yarders, including the game-winning kick in overtime, that's going to get you an A+. Like, this special teams unit was solid overall. The false start pushed him back, no problem. Harrison Butker buries it. I'm giving the special teams, and specifically Butker, an A+. Before we get to some more players here, subscribe to the Chiefs Report. We're growing like crazy. I want to get to 10,000 subs as fast as possible. We're almost at 7,500. Let's zoom on past. Let's make this the best Chiefs channel on YouTube. We put out videos every single day. We're going to do a mailbag tomorrow. Remember, hashtag Chiefs. Get the latest rumors, news, grades, all of it. It's right here. It's the Chiefs Report. Hit that sub button. All right, Patrick Mahomes, let's grade him. And obviously the standards are always extraordinarily high. C+. Above average in the end, but overall, not great, especially for his standards. 27 of 47, not super efficient. Did hit the 300-yard mark, but here's what he's gotten a lot better at. Even in games when he struggles at times, no turnovers. 2 touchdowns, no picks, takes care of the ball. And his scrambling today led the team in rushing. I thought that was very important. He extended some plays, got some much-needed first downs, especially late in the game and in overtime. Good enough performance, especially down the stretch. Fourth quarter and overtime, it was probably an A, but overall, a C+. So grade Patrick Mahomes' performance today. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. C+, maybe I'm being a little harsh, but you got to be fair. Through 2.5, 3 quarters, wasn't great overall, but he did get it done. I'm giving it a C+. Let me know what you guys think. Tyreek Hill's next up here. We're going to skip by the running backs because they were a non-factor. B here for Tyreek Hill. Fairly quiet for most of the game, but he woke up late. Had the huge touchdown catch on the rollout deep ball, which was just a dime from Mahomes. 5 grabs, 99 yards in total. B grade overall. He finally woke up. Didn't do much in week 1. Wasn't a factor in the first half tonight, but made some key plays. Had a couple of catches in overtime. Was a little gimpy. I don't know if he stubbed his toe or something. We'll be monitoring that for sure. We'll see what the Chiefs say in the post game, but pretty good game overall. I'm giving Tyreek a B. Before we get to our next player here, let's get you started with our sports betting partners, BetUS. You go to chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Chiefs125. Chiefs didn't cover the spread, but if you bet against or bet on them via the money line, you would have made some money. Chiefs aren't going to lose a lot of games this year, so you can make money on the money line just about every single week. Chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Chiefs125 and get signed up with BetUS. That's going to get you a 125% deposit bonus. Travis Kelce's next up here. I thought he was the one constant throughout this game on offense, A-. He was reliable throughout. The one consistent receiver for Mahomes in this one. 9 catches, 90 yards, obviously 10 yards a clip there. Did have the 1 touchdown in the first half. He was steady. He was solid. He was what you needed in a game where Mahomes was getting pressured early and often. It's nice to have a player like Travis Kelce who not only is a big play weapon, but is a safety net as well. That's what he provided today. I thought he was very crucial to keep the Chiefs in this game early and help putting the game away late. Let's go to the offensive line, and I got some concerns. D+. Both tackles struggled, especially Eric Fisher. You had penalties with Osemele and Andrew Wiley late that could have cost you. Mitchell Schwartz has been beaten twice now this year on sacks. That's supposed to be the best right tackle in football, so hopefully he figures things out pretty quickly here. Wasn't a total disaster. This wasn't Indianapolis from last year when they couldn't block anybody, but Fisher, he got pushed around in this game, guys. I'm a little concerned there. I do think, I said it in the offseason, I think this might be his last year in Kansas City. We'll see how it goes. D+ for the offensive line. So grade the offense as a whole. We got a couple of defensive players to get to in just a sec. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade this offense for this game in the Chiefs' 23-20 win over the Chargers. How about L'Jarius Sneed? Let's grade him for the second week in a row. A-. Yeah, he gave up some plays, gave up some completions, had a crucial interception, I thought, and he's holding his own. 6 tackles, 1 INT, had a pass breakup, and expectation matters. He wasn't even supposed to be a starter, and he has 2 picks through 2 games. Now, if he played at the same level, if Tyrann Mathieu delivered that same exact game, maybe it's more like a B because Tyrann Mathieu's been around for a while, but for a 4th-round rookie to be doing what he's doing, A-. I thought he played pretty well. Someone who didn't play well and who has high expectations, Chris Jones, F. Got a couple of pressures, but not good. He was bad in the run game. Austin Eckler spun around him a couple of times. He was not good as a run defender. I think he's underrated in that area. He wasn't good today, though. Didn't have any sacks. Had, I think, 1 or 2 quarterback hits, so he wasn't a total no-show. But overall, you're expecting much more from Chris Jones. He's got to give you more. He had a terrible roughing the passer penalty also. That was crucial, and that almost cost him because it extended that drive for the Chargers. Luckily, the defense held them to 3 a couple of plays later. But overall, F for Chris Jones. Grade the defense, A, B, C, D, or F. I landed at a D. I didn't think it was very good. Or was it a D or D+? I can't remember. It wasn't very good. I don't think this defense was very impressive at all. Made some key plays late. That's why it's not an F. That's why it's only a D. But I need to see better moving forward, especially against a quarterback that's made his first start and didn't find out until minutes before, which means he didn't get any first-team reps this week. Got to give him a D. So there you have it, 23-20. The Chiefs get it done in overtime. Harrison Butker, the hero, 2 58-yarders in this game, including the 58-yard game-winning field goal in the extra frame. 2-0, baby. You just got to find a way to win. Expect this all year. The Chiefs are going to get the best from all of their opponents. They got the Chargers' best today. They still found a way to win. 23-20. Be on the lookout for a mailbag tomorrow here on the Chiefs Report.